Hi, Ricky here, and I'm with Khaidian. How you guys doing?
Awesome. Very well, thanks, man. Yeah.
We had a pre-rehearsal of this.
Thousands of takes.
You'd think we'd be prepared.
We were so close.
It was awesome.
But we'll see how we go. But first of all, we'd like to say welcome to Masses.
Thank you very much for having us.
And how did Khaidian come about? How did they start?
Well, you were there before me, really. So.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Details. Let's fast forward through the bad stuff, straight to the good stuff. John Tyrell, the brainchild of Khaidian.
The evil genius.
Oh, so evil. Such a genius.
Yeah, so evil.
So evil. Oh, if he was younger, he could be Dexter. Dexter's The man's that smart. I fucking love him.
It's true.
Have you ever felt that much love for one human being?
I'm in awe of him, to be honest, mainly. I live in a state of perpetual awe, I suppose.
To say anything.
Anyway,
In a nutshell. As high a praise that we could possibly give this man. And even then, it's only half.
so it's true. It's very true.
But it started with this one right here. He was part of a band called Monsta back in the day. There was an unfortunate turn of events where there was fallout, and basically Khaidian was his next kind of project. At which point he started putting together some music and reaching out to other like-minded musicians. I was very, very fortunate to be tapped up by the man. And
You're a hell of a bass player.
oh, you're so kind. So kind.
Carry on.
So after we kind of met up, he had a drummer at the time, and we instantly clicked, and then we just threw down in the rehearsal room to actually see how we would gel together. The vocalist they also had at the time. It seemed like a great fit, but unfortunately it didn't kind of work out. And that's pretty much when John and I were in search of new people, as the old story goes, just searching everywhere. And we didn't even have to search, did we?
Yeah, I found you.
You found us.
I found you. My previous band fell apart in strange and unusual circumstances. And I need to play music, so I was sort of instantly online. I think it was Gumtree.
Was it Gumtree?
I'm sure it was Gumtree. I sent like 100 emails and got so much stuff back, and it was terrible. But then John got back in contact and sent me this Dropbox link of like 20 tracks. Like, hey, here's our tracks. Do whatever you want. And I sat down and listened to the first one I listened to, and it literally threw me back into my seat. I was like, I've genuinely never heard anything like this before. So we kind of got back in touch, and over the course of a few weeks there were some emails, and we met up, and I took some of the tracks and edited them, swapped bits around, just demoed some ideas over it, like nonsense, not even words, just syllables and vocal ideas and harmonies and stuff, and sent it to you guys, and I think everyone was kind of really excited. But then I found out that you guys didn't have a drummer.
At which point you ripped in Paul.
Exactly. Our drummer Paul Fowler, he and I worked together with a band many years ago called Dragnet. So I heard this stuff. We're gonna need a drummer that's gonna be able to like. We're gonna need a drummer, And I knew him, so I rang Paul, and he was like, "That's so weird. I was just there, missed playing drums, and he played like 2 years. Send me the stuff." So I emailed him, and we'd agreed to speak next week. And then within half an hour, he rang me, and he was like, "Holy fucking shit! I've never heard anything like it." I know. And that was it. And we got in the studio together, and we all worked on it, and it just instantly. Like it just gelled. It was just a beautiful thing. Insane.
This unique sound, where does it come from? What influences did you draw from, or how does it come about?
Well, it'd be great if we had the man himself to explain that, but in his absence, we'll do as good a job as we can. It's very, very driven, influence from. I know, and Meshuggah-esque.
Absolutely Meshuggah, yeah. There's a to the stuff that John writes.
You got to have Meshuggah.
There's a very genty feel to it.
But it's not to the extent and used in the same way.
Because it's not just that. There's all this electronica in the background, and dubstep, and all these weird time signatures and just odd things going on, and relentlessly heavy. Just in a way that I'd never heard before. That's why I was so excited about this. It's mad.
You've got to be thinking about everything you're playing all the time, because there's just such complexity within the composition you've got to be on your toes. You've got to be on your game all the time, aware of what everyone is doing. Because, hell forbid, you be the one to embarrass yourself and be like, oh shit, that was me.
Hey, you do, I don't. I just do all this floaty stuff over the top.
Which is why this is such a beautiful chemistry. Like going into what Andy's kind of brought in for the vocals on us, it's a world removed from what we envisioned and what we kind of experienced in the past. It was fresh, it was original, it's exciting, man. Like, it wasn't even so much an evolution. Like, the band brought in new DNA straight from that table. There's me.
I wanted to make a conscious decision when I first heard this stuff, not to do any screaming vocals. You know, I've been in bands for years, and every band I've been in for decades has been, you know, which I've done. I can kind of do. I was not great at it, but you know, I've done it because for years that's been like that's what metal is. You know, you're not a metal band if you don't have aggressive, high-pitched, screaming vocals. And I'm kind of bored of the fact that like that's what metal is, that it's become the standard. Everything else about the music was so different that I'd never heard before. It was like the vocals deserve more than that. And you know, back when Pantera first brought that stuff out, because it really was Pantera that brought that to the masses, like Phil Anselmo and that vocal style, that was something different, and it was angry and explosive, and it's just become standard now. So if we're going to do other stuff different, it just made sense to do that different. So I make a conscious effort to stay away from it. Yeah, exactly.
Looking forward to showcasing it.
I can't wait.
It's going to be so much fun.
I can't wait. We've got all these tracks recorded, ready to go. Kind of. Well, I mean, like there's early mixes and stuff. But I say we. They're making a conscious decision to kind of hold back on it and release it in a very sort of strategic way, which I'm all for. It's great. But at the same time, it's sitting on this stuff. I just want everyone to hear it.
I know. I mean, we were just talking to the other bands that play with Bill. We were all constantly checking guys out. We were obviously really intrigued and excited to hear who we were playing with, and they were all turning around going, I didn't really see any of your stuff. Like, we tried to do the same, but we didn't find shit. And we were just like, well, there's a reason for it.
There's a plan.
Now, I know every band has a plan. We don't want to be mysterious or obscure on purpose.
I just want to play.
Yeah.
How did you hear about the competition?
I've actually played in it before, to be fair, in like a number of bands over the years, because I've known Mick, for ages, like, he's booked a bunch of my bands, but it was you that actually sort of like shit and applied to the email.
Yeah, I saw that flag go up and got my social media on the availability and instant access of everything nowadays.
Thanks, Facebook.
Good job. It was, through, obviously, you know, both of us having been on the scene for quite a few years now. Had previous experiences either being in it or attending, you know, because it's such a great fucking event. It's always a good time when you turn out. We were aware of it coming to being around about this time that they start to put the heats together, and it wasn't until, you know, good old Facebook and social media, Mick putting out the word, and I was like, this is our chance.
Yeah.
This is our opportunity.
I'd love to play Bloodstock. I'd love to play Bloodstock. Just because, you know, let's have that many people here.
I know,
that
man. I mean,
great.
Simon Hall, the Gregories, everyone involved in putting that festival together. Just such an applaud. Thank you so much, because it's one of those festivals where it still feels like a metal community exists. Where you see Sonospin download are great, don't get me wrong.
Sorry, scratch that bit. You can edit this, right?
The words of Andy Hutton are not necessarily affiliated.
There's no resemblances to persons living or dead.
Thank you for pushing.
Sorry, carry on. My bad.
Yeah, it would just be such a it's such a great.
So come out and vote for us.
Please.
Come out and vote for us.
It's just a great.
You make mine happen.
We could go on a fun note. What message could you give to people who are potentially going to come and see you next weekend?
Hold on to hope. I mean, what do you... Give it to charity? We could do something about Jesus. That's often a message of this time.
One person can change the world.
It's fucking great. Come see us. You can
Words
scratch that bit
as
as well,
well,
right? You could kill that. I don't know.
No, this is a really great opportunity for Khaidian to storm the place down, like every other band that was built will bring to the table as well. And we're just going to have a great night. Hope everyone has an amazing time, and we keep this going because it's events like this that give us the opportunity, shines a spotlight on the talent that needs the spotlight dearly shined upon them, make an example out of what local, homegrown, underground, independent, do-it-yourself, fuck it all bands can go and do. You know? That's our attitude. That's what we're going to be bringing. Come Sunday the 7th of December, Khaidian.
Tell him, Big Joe, what you gonna do? Sorry.
Run wild.
He's good, isn't he?
Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Ricky
Thank you
Bowtell,
very
man
much.
himself. Thank you, dude.
Come see us. Please.
Thank you.
It's fun to play with people.
Done. Thank you guys. So, how did you guys form as a band?
Fuck's sake.
Oh, my Q&A is perfect.